to my channel, The Document. My name is Dominique if this is your first time here. And welcome back to another freaking video. Your girl is always getting on this camera looking a mess. Please ignore my skin. This baby is doing a number on me. Hormones are going crazy. I'm a lot more textured. I have scarring and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm looking crazy. I just want to get myself together. So, I want to do that with y'all, but I also wanted to make it like a little interactive. So we're going to do my hair while we chat a little bit about what's been going on, how pregnancy has been so far, etc., etc. So if this is something that you all are interested in, just keep on watching. So yeah, I have my hair in this like little claw clip situation because I washed my hair last night. And I washed it, conditioned it, but I didn't do like any leave-in conditioner or anything. So I'm gonna wet it again and then put leave-in conditioner so my hair can absorb the leave-in conditioner, and then we're gonna try to like blow out my hair and blow dry and all that stuff. So that's what we're working with today. I'm gonna try and do this V-part braided ponytail situation just to do something to my hair, because your girl has been looking a mess for these past couple of weeks, honestly. So let's get into it. I'm about to wet my hair and apply some leave-in conditioner. I have this Tangle Teaser spray bottle. It comes out like a mist. And then I'm gonna do the Olaplex leave-in conditioner. I'm gonna be using like a lot of drying agents on my hair, like spritz and stuff. So I don't want my hair to be like super, dehydrated, not moisturized prior to me putting that stuff on. So I went ahead and separated my hair and put it into 4 sections. So I'm gonna put this towel around me because I'm gonna wet my hair. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and chat and tell y'all about how pregnancy has been so far. Your girl is 26 weeks and 4 days today. So I'll be entering my 3rd trimester soon, and y'all, it's been a lot going on. So I want to catch y'all up to speed, but I didn't want this to be like a boring sit down type of video. I wanted it to be a little bit interactive. I'm terrible at multitasking, but we're gonna try and do hair and chat, at the same time. We're gonna try. But yeah, pregnancy has been hard. Your girl has been struggling just a little bit, and I'm kind of like feeling like I'm getting over that hump. So I feel like I can talk about this a little bit more and in depth. I just wanted to get on here and chat with y'all and tell y'all what's been going on, just to release a little bit. I mean, this is not a therapy session, but I just wanted to express some things to you all, get some things off of my chest, because you never know who's watching or who else can relate to what I'm currently going through. So yeah, sometimes I feel like people only post the good about what's going on in their life, and they don't necessarily post the bad. And sometimes it leaves some people with comparing themselves with others on social media, feeling like they can never, succeed, or they can never catch a break. But everybody goes through things, and not everybody always shares the downsides or the downhills that they go through in life. So I just want to get on here and talk about that a little bit, because your girl has been going through it since I last vlogged, and I was telling y'all about how I had such a great weekend and how things were going really good, and I was just like picking back up and getting on my feet. And then it just seemed like everything that I said, I kind of like contradicted or jinxed myself. When I tell y'all 2024 has been whooping my ass, she came in swinging. She came in swinging. She said, pow, 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 pow. It's seriously been one thing after the next. And it honestly feels like your girl cannot catch a break. But I kind of feel like I'm in a good spot to talk about and discuss, what's been going on. And I'm feeling a lot better now than I was. But yeah. The has been ghetto. It's been very much ghetto. Sometimes I feel like I'm going through like a midlife crisis. And I know people go through that like in their 40s and 50s, but your girl's only 27. Like, give me a break. Can I catch a break? Lord Jesus. 2024, we're going on July, and it seems like this year was not it. I put this little claw clip here because I don't want this towel to be moving around. I'm gonna wet each section of hair and apply this Olaplex leave-in conditioner It feels really good. It's soft. It smells pretty good, so it's clean. I feel like depression is like a strong word, and I have not been like clinically diagnosed with depression or anything. So we're gonna say like an immense sadness is what I've been feeling versus saying I've been depressed. It's like, well, this is how I was feeling like a couple weeks ago. This is nothing that I'm going through now. And like certain things, like they come in waves, you know, you don't stay in a particular situation for, or you don't stay stuck in a certain emotion for long. For some people, you don't. So this is how I was feeling a few weeks ago. Some days I just didn't have the energy to like get out of bed. Some days I just did not want to deal with my emotions, so I would be like sleeping a lot. And I'm not a super emotional person, but since me being pregnant, your girl has been a very tearful person. And I don't cry in front of people. I don't like to feel pity from other people, but I would literally go take a shower and go cry just so that other people would not see me cry, or I won't have to cry in front of somebody, you know, or just be alone so nobody don't hear me crying or whatnot. And that's probably like a little unhealthy, but it's just what I've been doing and how I've been dealing with things. I feel like everybody has their own problems that they have to deal with, and sometimes I feel like I cannot be super like vulnerable with people because I don't want to feel like I'm dumping so much on somebody and you don't know what else that they're dealing with. Like, I'm not in therapy or anything, so I kind of just keep everything to myself in a sense when I can. And then another reason I feel like I cannot be open and vulnerable to other people because it leaves people with a room full of opinions. It leaves them with some form of like judgment, even though they say they're not gonna judge and whatnot. So yeah, I just been trying to keep things to myself the best that I can about what I've been going through, but it's been hard like doing that while being pregnant. And I know that it's not healthy, so I try my best to like talk to somebody. And now that I'm saying it out loud, it's like maybe I should consider like therapy because I don't want things to get worse, you know, after I have my baby, if that makes sense. So yeah, what else have I been feeling? I've been very like overwhelmed. I've been very overwhelmed with everything. It's like adulting is a never-ending cycle of a to-do list. And I feel like now that I'm pregnant, it's like so much harder to find the motivation to get things done. Like, I feel like it's 10 times harder. I had seen a video of this one lady. She was like, when you wet your hair and the water just kind of rolls off, that means your hair is like low porosity or something. So my hair does not like hold moisture that well, and it kind of tells you like what products and stuff you need to use, but I'm no natural hair care specialist. But anyway, it just seems like my brain does not shut off, and it's like I have so much going on. Yeah, I'm trying to plan another baby shower in another state, mentally prepare for labor, keep up with medical appointments. I have to follow up with insurance. I have to maintain bills. I have to maintain my household. Like, sometimes it's a lot. And sometimes I feel like I'm losing control in my life. It just feel like it's slowly like falling apart. I don't know. I mean, that seems like a little bit dramatic with the life falling apart situation, but that's what it feels like. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, who the made us have to deal with all this shit? Like, it's really stressful. And I see why some people be on their 13th reason. It's too much going on, like, in the world, in life. Like, it's just too much going on, and honestly too much to keep up with. Like, I feel like I understand why sometimes people intrusive thoughts get over them, and like they crash out at some point. Sometimes I be feeling like it's like they wait until we became adults to make life 20 times harder. It's like some of us are truly out here trying to make an honest living, and it's like nowadays it feels like we have to reinvent ways to become successful. We reinvent ways to generate wealth or gain wealth. It's just like too much. But with me feeling overwhelmed, it just seems like everything that I have to get done rarely gets done. because I'd rather not think about it, deal with it. I just rather go lay down and not deal with my problems, if I'm being honest. Some days are more productive than others. Try not to beat myself up about like not getting everything that I want to get done, completed. But when people ask me how I'm doing, I just be telling them, you know, I'm just taking it one day at a time. And that's all I can honestly do. I've been leaning on my faith a lot more. I've been talking to God a lot more. One day I came across this scripture, and it stated like along the lines of, do not worry about tomorrow, therefore tomorrow will worry about its own problems as today has its own troubles. Okay, so I believe it's in Matthew, I'll put the scripture on the screen, but yeah, it's like take things one day at a time. Like I cannot control what's gonna happen tomorrow or the day after that or the week after that. Like I have to worry about today and be present within today, and just know that God is gonna see me through whatever that I'm going through. And I am in no place to question God about what I'm going through. Not for me to understand. I'm just living within His purpose, and I know that the Lord will see me through whatever it is. I know that everything that I'm currently going through is a lesson, and I have to get to this in order to get to where He wants me to be in life, okay? And I know that I am extremely blessed, and I'm also grateful. Whatever I'm going through, I feel like it's unfortunate and it's been tough, but there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, so I just don't worry about, you know, I just take it one day at a time and put it in the Lord's hands. Cause why? He's got the whole world in His hands. I don't know why that song just came to my mind. I have not sung this song in a long time. On top of like me leaning onto my faith and everything, I just been a little bit like anxious. Like I know everything is gonna be just fine. Like I pray about my situation. I pray about what's going on. I pray for my baby. I pray for my health. I pray about me being able to be alive. I feel like we take that for granted. Like being able to come home at night. That is such an underrated blessing, like within itself. I just been a little bit on edge. I've been a little bit anxious about, you know, what the future may hold. I know I don't need to be worrying about that, but it's kind of hard to not like worry, you know, when you don't know the outcome of things. I'm always thinking like, am I eating enough for the baby? Am I consuming enough nutritious food? Sometimes when I go to the bathroom, I be thinking like, am I gonna see blood? Is the baby okay? Like it's little stuff like that I don't know, I'm just like constantly like Googling, you know, just different stuff about my pregnancy. And it's like when I even get on social media now, I feel like I Google so much stuff. Nothing on my social media is not mom, baby, family related, motherhood related. It's just actually insane. So yeah, just a little bit worried about, you know, what's life gonna be like once the baby gets here. Like just stuff like that. It's like I'm excited, but at the same time I'm just like a little bit anxious. And I feel like that just comes with, I don't know, I guess being a mom. So I was able to section off my hair, wet it, get the leave-in conditioner in there. And I'm gonna use the Infinite Pro. Y'all done seen me use this before, this blow dryer, to blow my hair out. I'm gonna use a little bit of heat protectant as well. I'm gonna blow dry my hair off camera, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish chatting. Okay, y'all, I'm black. Of course I'm black. All right, y'all, I'm back. My hair is blow dried. As y'all can see, I was able to get it blow dry off camera. And I think it's pretty straight. I can run a rat tail comb through it, so I think it's pretty straight. I'm honestly too lazy to go through with a flat iron, then put it in a ponytail and all this. I don't have time for that. I really don't want to add more heat. So I think I'm gonna just try and get a slick ponytail with the blow dry product, and we'll see. Yeah, I should do a side-by-side comparison because the way my hair has grown since I don't remember the last time I did a hair video, but the way my hair has grown since my previous hair video is kind of crazy. I've really been keeping up with my trims as much as possible that I can in between hairstyles, and look how much we've grown, and it don't look too bad. I feel like I can benefit from another trim soon. Me blow drying my hair, it don't look too bad. Like when I comb it, the comb is not snagging at the ends, so I probably could go a little bit more, but I mean, I think it looks good. It's like thick and healthy. I'm praying, y'all. I know a lot of people talk about like their postpartum like hair journey and whatnot. I'm hoping that my hair does not fall out after I have my baby, because I would be so sad. I think I can get a slick ponytail with. What do y'all think? Flat iron it or just try to do it blow dry? I mean, I don't feel like I'm gonna get it as straight if I flat iron. I mean, my main concern is like the middle section not being as flat, but so I'm gonna try to do like a one pass and see how it goes. All right, y'all. So this is what we're working with. We're a little bit more flatter than we were before, but I only did one pass throughout my entire head, and this is what we came up with, which is what I think is pretty good, because I think it was a lot more poofier, but I feel like I can get this flat into a ponytail without having to use too much product. Hoping this come out real cute. The V part looks, to me, it looks pretty symmetrical on each side, so we're just gonna roll with that. I feel like that's why I've been really sad, because let me tell y'all how my freaking car got totaled. So one day I was like, I think in my last video I told y'all like I didn't want to be like super sedentary, and I like to go to the trail to walk, and like walking is a good exercise for like pregnant women. It's like super low impact. Like a lot of people underestimate walking. But anyway, I went to go walk to get in some exercise, and when I was on my way home, I was driving home. I was like literally like 6 minutes away from the house, and I was driving straight. I had a green light, and then the guy that's on the opposite side of traffic, he's in the left turning lane. So as I'm going straight, he decides he's gonna turn left to try, I guess he was trying to beat me, or if he had he had a green light, but obviously if you hit me, you did not have a freaking green light. But yeah, he hit my car and totaled my freaking car. When I tell y'all, that put me in, like, I was down bad for like a week. No, I was down bad for like 2 weeks, if I should say. I had to go to the hospital. They admitted me as like a level 3 trauma to the hospital, because like immediately after the accident, your girl was having like abdominal pain, is what I was experiencing when I got hit in the car. Like my airbags and everything deployed. Like my whole front of my car was like smashed in. Yeah, I had to be hospitalized because of that. And when I tell you, I was like so freaking scared, and like my first mind was like, am I gonna lose my baby? Like, is my baby gonna be okay? Like, what the heck is going on? So I told y'all I was 26. I'm 26 weeks and 4 days today. When that happened, I was 23 weeks and 3 days. So that happened like 3 weeks ago. And I feel like I feel like I'm still really recovering from it, but I feel like that kind of contributed to like me feeling like a little bit sad, a little bit depressed, and I still don't have a car. I just feel like I just have like anxiety all the time, like a little bit of anxiety most of the time, like, oh my gosh, like what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna get around. Like I just feel like my brain has not like stopped, because like I told y'all, like it's a never ending thing like with adulthood. So yeah. But just a break from the story, I really don't know what I'm gonna use to like spritz my hair back. I can go to Old Faithful to pump it up spritz. I don't even know why I still have this, but I can use this, or I can either use the Gots to Be spray, which I don't really like because that shit stinks. And then I do have these. I use these holding sprays for like my hair, like when I have like weaves and stuff. So I feel like I can use this to like spritz it back and then use either one of these on top. But I don't know if it's gonna give me like a strong hold, is what I'm saying. I feel like I wanna, like this one I got from my hairstylist. You can't really buy this at the store because it's only like certified for like hairstylists or whatever. I got this one from her. I'm gonna just use the Sebastian one and see if I can get my hair to be molded down in the back. I'm surprised I was able to get my hair as straight as I was. Well, just like the roots pretty much. Okay, so the Sebastian's has a little bit of hold. So yeah, back to the story. Like I was saying, I'm gonna talk while I do my hair. But like I was saying, I got in a car accident. I was having like abdominal pain like after I got hit in the accident. I never lost consciousness while I was in the car when the airbags and everything deployed. And you know, they had like EMS and everybody arrived to the scene. They checked me out, but the EMS told me that I needed to go to the hospital because they weren't able to monitor baby at the scene. So they admitted me to the hospital. I feel like I felt okay. I was just having like pain around my stomach. And they told me that it was called like a seatbelt sign. Pretty much like where like after the accident, like when your body jerks forward or whatever, you get like, you can have like internal bleeding from the seatbelt. So they made me go to the hospital for that reason. And I had to get like an ultrasound and, you know, they had to put me on like a fetal heart monitor or whatnot. And I immediately got scared because once I got to the hospital, they were already talking about like, oh, what do you want to do in case I need to have like an emergency C-section? Like, I'm not thinking about emergency C-section at 23 weeks. But that was going to be an option because said that like when you're in a car accident or when you have like any abdominal trauma while you're pregnant, your placenta can actually detach from your uterine wall and stop supplying blood flow and nutrition to the baby. And I immediately got scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not something that I planned for. Like, my car is total. I don't know if my baby's gonna be okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay. I don't know if I have to go into surgery. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. So today is May 31st. It is almost 8:30 a.m. Your girl is looking like 2 days ago. And I'm about to be headed home. It's been a rough 2 days, but by the grace of God, and my baby is still here. So, yeah, I don't know where this clip is gonna be inserted in my video, in my vlog, but we are okay. It was a lot that day. Obviously, that was a really emotional time for me. Like, I didn't cry and I wasn't upset like really about the car, but like after the fact, I mean, I was like super grateful, you know, thankful that, you know, in the end me and my baby, you know, eventually were okay. But that past week was really like nerve-wracking because I don't know like if I'm gonna go to the bathroom, am I gonna see blood, am I gonna start leaking amniotic fluid? Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. So that kind of put a lot of anxiety and fear, like, is my pregnancy, like, am I gonna be able to make it to full term? So that was that really scared me. I'm still carless right now. I have not found a new car. The car that I was driving was my very first car. That was my first big girl purchase when I started my career. You know, that's something that I did for myself, and I was like super proud of that accomplishment. And I was able to like get my car because I remember at one point like I was walking to work and all this other stuff, And I brought that car brand spanking new, fresh off the lot. And your girl loved that freaking car down. You couldn't tell me nothing. But you know, like when you work hard for something, of course it's like materialistic. The car can be replaced. And you know, I'm grateful to still be here. Like, I'm okay, my baby's okay. But you cannot help but to feel like a sense of like sadness or bitterness over losing something materialistic that you work extremely hard for. And I feel like that was, you know, my mind state at the time. Once I like got over the adrenaline or whatnot, I just was like, I'm glad I have my life. Forget the car can be replaced. I still have like a lot of legal stuff to go through, like with attorney and insurance and all that stuff, which I'm not going to go into detail about. But yeah, it's a lot. Your girl has been going through a lot. Second trimester, it has not been as bad as the first, but I've been struggling a little bit just because it's been a lot going on, and it just feels like I haven't been able to like truly catch a break. So I feel like this ponytail is exactly where I want it to be, but I just need to slick this middle part down. But yeah, that's what's been going on. That's why your girl has been struggling. This year has just been a roller coaster. I don't even know what to say. You know, we work through it, we get over it, we learn from it, and we grow from it, and we move on.
Disgusting conversation is so boring. Heard about what? I hate her, I don't agree. I did it first. I give a fuck, I just want fuck. Peace, sleep, love, happy. Can you make me happy? Can you keep me happy? Can you distract me from all the disaster? Can you touch on me and not call me after? Can you hate on me and mask it with laughter? Can you leave me till the heart was the password? I need you, man.
Braiders do it. I cannot be no braider. This hair get everywhere. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking annoying. We almost done. It should not taking me this long to do no freaking ponytail, but I feel like I'm trying to be a perfectionist is the problem. So this is what I was able to come up with. This is how it turned out. I put a little perm rod at the end of my hair and made the bottom a little curly. But I would say this is, my braid is like butt length. This is how the back looks. If you made it to the end of this video, I very much appreciate you, okay? I love you guys, okay? I just wanted to get on here and chat because your girl has been dealing with a lot. I hope somebody else can relate and take what I said as motivation to keep going. Every day you are blessed with a new day. So just be grateful because you never know when you're not gonna be here. But yeah, thanks for coming to chat with me today. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your bell post notifications so that way you are notified whenever I upload another video. And I will see you all in my next freaking upload.
My eye just changed. It just was the wrong day. Thank God you came. How many more days?